And hello, we're back with another showcase. This time it is 1111 Memories. Is that what it's called?
I don't know, but we're definitely in the wrong place to play it.
The Game Sports Not Safe feature. Please do not turn off your system when you see this. Oh, look, a cat. Meow. Oh.
That's the problem with putting a cat as a loading screen. You're not going to read the rest of the information of it if you're looking at the cat.
Aardman and Digital Art. Digix Art. Memories Untold. 1111. I have a feeling I know what this is about. I don't know why, but I feel like...
It's an animation and it's going to... Oh, no. I was going to hope it was going to look like Wallace and Gromit.
No.
Wallace and Gromit set in World War II. I could watch that.
This isn't World War II.
Oh, no, I thought it was.
November 1916.
Oh. It's going to be the First World War.
Oh, this game's going to be horrible. This game's going to make me feel things, and I'm not going to like it. Toronto, Canada. Hey, look, it's War Crime Central.
Not that then.
Not yet. It's not yet. They haven't woke up yet.
They haven't invented it.
They haven't invented the Geneva Convention yet, or as I like to call it, the Geneva Suggestions. I play too many games where, you know.
Yeah.
I'm quite...
The art was interesting.
Yeah.
This sort of painted, blurry, sort of phasey.
The two of us grew up together, born the same month.
Okay.
Lived on the same block. To her, we were best friends. To me, well, never mind.
You meant to notice that she's holding her stomach. She's pregnant. Is this meant to add? Oh, you was meant to take your loving photos. The thing that keeps you motivated. Don't be a purse. And these are the only photos found on his corpse.
Ha! Gotcha.
He had been eaten by a horse.
How do I look?
So, are you playing a photographer in the First World War?
I don't know. I think. Pressing. Is that enter?
I have to get back to work now.
Remember, film is expensive.
Oh, we are a photographer.
War correspondent of the radio. Send them out to Gallipoli.
Done the odd recruit. Oh my god, am I taking the photograph for we want you? We fight the good
I
fight.
don't think this is going to be as humorous as Good Morning Vietnam.
No. I can't move. Oh, I can move now. Okay, what the hell? Give me a minute, I need to go and check something. The controls feel... Okay, yeah, no wonder I'm like... I have a feeling this game is from a country where we have the other kind of keyboard, if you know what I mean. So the buttons are all over the place. Wait, we have Kurt, Harry, and the cat. Okay, so we have 3 different characters.
I want to see the cat take a picture.
Pause is escape, crouch is run. Okay. There we go. We can't change characters yet.
Nice to meet you, sir. I'm Julia.
Martin Barrett. And the
Pleasure's all mine.
So, this Harry lad,
Lord Melted.
can he use a camera?
That he can. Here's one redeeming feature, Major. One moment.
Harry, bring some wine, boy. The good stuff upstairs.
Alright, I'm gonna go get the wine. For your whining ass goddamn Canadian American.
Well, I don't want to cause any problems here, but isn't wine usually held in a cellar?
Yeah, well,
Oh, no, apparently not.
apparently not, mate.
Boys, bring some wine for the major. The good stuff. Upstairs.
I'm going upstairs to get the good stuff, mate. Keep
It's
your
on the table, isn't it?
keep your fucking knickers in it. Your knickers closed, mate. I can't remember.
That doesn't really look like a wine bottle. That does look more like a...
I'm gonna bottle him in a minute. I'm gonna bottle the dude.
And that's how the first one...
That's how it started. I bottled a random dude. Cause fuck this guy.
I'm sure he's trying his best. Here you are.
Major, to your health.
Next man is shot by a soldier who was hit by a bottle.
I'm wondering. It's just the art style thing. I'm just trying to check something. This is me just messing with settings in mid-game. Yes.
I suggest everyone does that at some point.
Just checking the settings.
Something about photographer?
There are certain things you should always do in the game, which is like mess around with the settings at some point early on just to see that you've got the best ones. Because the last thing you want to do is mess around with it.
It's the Germans.
And if you're playing a Bethesda game,
You gotta find the
it's always
glitchy
tell you
spot.
not to do it. Find a glitchy spot, yeah, but
Yeah.
people always tell you not to do this. I suggest you do it. Max one skill point out. Find one pitfall, make everyone you feel best. Max it out right at the beginning. Bugger the rest.
Huh? What the hell? Oh.
Good luck getting this radio to work.
Habe ich das richtig geguckt? Eher 125? In der Einheit ist auch dein Sohn Max.
Oh no. Your son's dead, Kurt. I'm sorry.
Alles noch unbestätigt. Ist wahrscheinlich gar nichts, aber ich sag's den anderen.
It's okay, he wasn't my favourite son.
Yes, my favorite son is at home with his wife.
Dear Catherine, I've done something I know you will
Got
not
him to
agree
be
with.
doctor so he couldn't go to war.
It's about Max.
It is about a son.
I know now why his letters are not reaching like the farmer.
Just think, this could actually be a prequel to what's that zombie game where you play a photographer?
That's Dead Rising.
Dead Rising, no, God. This dude's great grandson became a guy from the right thing.
It has pulled the lever. Wait, what are we producing? Wait, no. No, we're not producing that.
Oh, you're playing the German.
I know I'm playing the German. My name is Kurt. What do you expect? I'm playing the bad guys.
I thought you were maybe French. We were hoping, but no. You're making a Hindenburg.
Ah, it's gonna go burning and crashing. Yes, good. Burn, crash, Hindenburg. You should have known it was that when they were speaking German.
I can't hear you.
Wow, they were speaking. They're speaking German. We just need the subtitles.
Yeah,
no
I
idea
see
what-
that's one.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to keep pretending that. I mean, I was doing a great English impression for it, so these are going to be English German.
The Germans. The Germans have come. We are building the Hindenburg. The Burg of Hindens.
I think this might be a bit too early.
Okay, this might be on the nose, but yes. It's going to burn and crash anyway. No one cares about the Hindenburg.
Most of these.
Hey, at least we're playing the Germans when they had the Germans that had class. Because these aren't as bad as the Germans that came after them, and not as good as the Germans that came after them. If that makes sense. How to offend the Germans in three steps. I think I offended everyone at this point. I think I've offended everyone at this point of the video. I'm sorry. To any German people that watch this video, I apologise for offending you.
I'm not. You've just got to remember you're still one of the youngest countries in Europe. Not really a country. Didn't say that out loud.
Did. Look, they're not French. The Germans maybe are only once, but we made friends. The French, those guys are still bastards.
Oh yeah, they still owe Holland this shit.
Can't believe we're actually building the Hindenburg though.
I can't remember. I did. I actually at one point did know those three main ones. But I can't remember what they're called.
Okay, so you can go there. Get off. Cancel that one. And then I'm gonna go with. I have to push this. Oh no, I don't have to push this one. Does this one need it? Ah, okay. Push this one into the corner. And then I'm going to have to pull this one out. Oh, no, out. And then we can get past it. We could have come the other way and just gone straight past it and ignored it completely, but hindsight's a wonderful thing. You okay? What kind of bullshit is this?
So, I would think that is a Graf Zeppelin, which is
What?
the one that came just before the Hindenburg. So it was the LZZ ones that two Grafs in.
Well, I like that the art style. I like that they've deliberately kept the faces sort of blurry. It's a good way of cutting corners and not having to animate faces. But also,
Well, enough, I thought it was. It gave me the impression of an oil paint.
that's what I mean. I think that's what it's because it's the memories, isn't it? We're looking back at the memories.
Yeah.
And Julia looked beautiful. But I'd never tell her that, of course.
Oh
I don't know
no!
why, but I kept one of those photos. Still have it to this day.
I feel like these are like 3 stories. That one. Photograph of the Major.
Come on, boy. Do your damn job. There's no rush. I'm sure the lad's trying his best. So make it a good one, boy.
I don't know how I didn't know this, but I didn't know this.
What?
Which is funny. The guy who created the Zeppelin was called Ferdinand von Zeppelin. He just named it after himself. Yeah, that'll do. It's full of hot air and it gets you from A to B. It is me. It is a Zeppelin.
Well,
Also mind a picture with my daughter, Julia? Not at all. It would be my pleasure. Come here, girl. In you get. Make sure you frame them both in, Harry. Come on, girl. I don't bite. Tell me, Major. Are you married?
Father!
See, this is what I like as well. When you actually take the picture, it goes into an almost photo-realistic version of the art style we're seeing.
Like that before. Julia was right. He was a hero.
and I have a little troglodyte who's a photographer who'll never tell how much he'll ever. What? I will go back to Kurt. Why do I feel like that Kurt, this dude, and the other dude are going to end up meeting and going to have to work together? If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I suppose the attack gets involved.
Well, I'm also wondering. Well, that opening intro, we saw a dude, like one dude injured and one dude in a balloon. I feel like it's Kurt in the balloon and it's the other guy, or Kurt's the injured dude and the other guy's the guy in the balloon, basically. You know, as aerial recon.
The chief had a direct line of communication to the front.
I think it's all going to be about a story how you save a married couple. The war photographer is going to save the soldier, and this guy here is going to save some woman during a bombing,
Sie kommen
and it's
genau
going to turn out
richtig.
the two will get together, have a kid, and they will be the parents of Hitler. And the story is you created Hitler.
You created Hitler. No, the story's not created Hitler.
Not Hitler. No, I mean no, and I didn't say Hitler. I actually said possibly the worst one.
Oh,
Himmler.
oh, Himmler. Look, we don't want to manifest that, Jax.
I'm just saying this could easily be one of those games where you're about to get kicked in the nuts.
Sind Sie noch lange nicht tot?
I
And you
cannot
find
speak
out
German,
that
therefore I'm not going to even attempt to say the German in this.
Aber fürs Erste muss die Produktion weitergehen.
No more fun than that.
Wir
But
können
now
Ihnen
we have
jetzt
to do
nicht
something else. We
helfen.
cannot help them
Wir
now.
können
We
nur
can only
beten.
pray.
The others may have
That was a textbook amazing German. Our German audience will totally not hate you for speaking for reading that in English.
what became of our son's unit.
But I could not. I think my immigrant German
So I have
accent
gone
is
to the
very
front.
good.
I've gone to find so Kurt joins the front to find his son, and I'm going to go with he joins the front to try and impress Julia.
Camera. Listen, I'm heading back to France in a few days. You should join me. Help your country.
Take a few photos, return home a hero.
Hero. And remember, Harry, women love a man in uniform.
And it was in that very moment I decided.
You know, the voice actor for Harry reminds me of Elijah Wood. Like, he sounds a bit like Elijah Wood for me. It's like that might be my terrible hearing.
And never looked back. Even though it would get her in trouble, Julia gave me Mr. Taylor's best camera.
Sounds like Rocco
I
Marx.
didn't ever want to go to war. I only ever wanted that
The uniform. No one wants to go to war, kid.
Julia would look
War
at
is hell.
she looked at Major Barry.
Too many people glorify it, but war is
It
hell.
was all a bit of a blur. So much happened over that next month.
War never changes.
Or does it? The war has changed.
To the coast.
Oh, well, yeah,
Me that
we-
uniform.
It has. We have invented chemical weapons. Oh crap.
To me, there was no choice. Our son is missing at war. I cannot deal with it.
You know what? One day,
I will not
when
live
some
uncertainty.
big armed force is going to go into some country somewhere
This
with
is
all
my
their
path
guns
now.
and rockets and tanks and weapons of destruction.
And get their tanks stolen by a bunch of farmers.
That did happen. But I'm going to say like, and all of a sudden there'll be just like two guys come running out on the back of the unicorn, and they're like, "Just
Ooh.
don't, guys. We actually have a unicorn. Do you really want to do this?"
Who do we want to join? Who should we play as the German, or should we play as the guy joining or the Canadian?
Western front,
Canadian or German?
I would say let's avoid the Western Front like fucking hardcore.
Okay, we're going to go and do Harry first then. I have a feeling we have to go through both the storylines anyway.
We probably will, but
I'd never gone to
you
Canada,
know,
let alone-
barring
No,
a U-boat
shit
attack,
before.
well, where did
Could
the
have
U-boat
fit
attack?
Taylor's
This is
whole
gonna be a long
photography
cruise.
store on the front deck alone.
We'll meet a seagull.
Look, it's a seagull.
Wake up early
His name is
next morning
Terry.
To practice with my camera. We must have been close to shore.
No, that's Golden.
For the first
No, that's Terry. Gordon's the other one.
That's definitely a
Well,
good.
you can tell we're British. We immediately named the seagull some random fucking name.
No, you were just trying to get to Terry before me.
Julia gave me
No.
was marvelous. The best I'd ever used. I could even change the lens to see things close up.
That flag's upside down.
Well, the British flag.
Photos on the boat.
The Canadian flag, sorry.
I'd have more trouble with customers back home.
No, that isn't the British flag. you see.
There's no land, mate. We're not bringing land Hobel. Discard that one. I thought that was a bird, but it's not a bird. It's just the art style making me think there's a bird. Do you see any more birds? What's this? Oh, there's a collectible right here. Conversations with my dead friends. Conversations with friends. Oh, there's a bird right there that I missed. Okay, there is one downside of this art style.
But once we arrived,
What's that?
I didn't know what to expect.
It's hard to spot like small animals when they try to take pictures of them.
That's true, because I guess especially like there with the very sunny.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, no matter who we went to, it splits us the other guy anyway.
And so I
It
am
just,
trying
yeah,
to
you just
find
get
out
through.
Germany.
It's just who you get picked to.
Now. It's not a comfortable
Yeah.
journey
Being on this train.
for you, my darling. Nothing changed. I will still be away from home. Only now, I will carry out
My duties as an engineer.
on the front lines. I will enclose a letter to Lucy.
Nope.
Tell her I have gone to find
What?
her brother.
Nope.
You don't like trains.
I don't like trains. That is true, but I would not be walking in between things like that in the open air. Unbalanced. No.
No, no, no.
Oh, that door's locked. Let's walk across the top. Definitely not.
This is like your worst nightmare, isn't it?
This isn't a dream. No, I mean I wouldn't. This is
Okay.
what I'm saying is he's a shit engineer. If that's how the train is hooked up.
Oh crap. These bombs, man.
This guy there with a fire lamp.
Stehen bleiben. Das ist ein Munitionswagen, Soldat. Hier hast du nichts verloren. Wenn irgendetwas passiert, selbst die kleinste Erschütterung, weißt du, was diese Minen
Oh, minefield. Mines. Why did he walk into a minefield of all into the mine train?
My question is, why is the munitions cart not at the back of the train?
That was the back of the train. The train was going the opposite way to the way I was walking.
Was it?
Yes. It's just really hard to tell because of the art style.
Yeah, fair enough.
Let's get a few practice shots up at the bow. Get the flag in the photo, Harry. People love that kind of thing. You're the photographer.
I would have put close to the barrel to get a better picture of the barrel.
Get here on the double.
On the double.
Take a picture of that.
That's it. Smile.
Out for the camera, lad. Look, a Canadian. He's going to commit some war crimes later. Oh wait, they're not war crimes yet. He's just going to commit. He's just going to commit some horrible atrocities.
Let's try one with the ocean in the background.
You realise the reason I'm making this joke, right? So, there's a lovely little fun fact about not the First World War, but the Second World War. Half the Geneva Conventions are because of the Canadians.
Oh yeah.
It's what they do. Damn Canadians. Well,
Look, they knew what they were capable of. Let's just say that. And they were like,
well, let's be honest. They are the politest people in the world until you piss them off.
between that, they wouldn't have had an EU problem.
Are we on about the Australian thing that we were on about the other day? Look, see, the train's going that way. We all go at the. It isn't at the back though. It is at the middle of the train, which is horribly weird. Why is it at the middle of the train? Because if that thing detonates, for example.
Well, if it detonates, it means it would only take out. Well, it'd take out the whole of the carriage, but the actual valuable bit, the train, would be safer.
Yeah. Well, it's more that it's gonna. Don't ask him. I don't know what I'm doing.
It really did look like you just craned that thing into the ground.
Yeah, I know, right? Why am I walking down the train anyway? That's what I don't get.
To pick up letter because you're. I don't know. I mean, I thought you said you was the engineer, so you were going to the front of the train.
Oh crap! It's gonna fall off the train. It's gonna fall off the train. Don't fall off the train. Please don't fall off the train, Kurtz. Oh, that.
So the mine's got there then. They got to France.
Christ, we're the only ones here. We need to let the captain know.
Hey, bugger, Jerry.
Oh bugger! The Jerry have brought some minefield.
If the ship should steer right, or ring the bell on the
That'd be really upsetting if the guy.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
So, there I was, running left and right, ringing those bells like I was in church. I don't expect
You
you to
got one
believe
right
it,
in the
but I'm
centre.
telling you, that's what happened. To this day, I don't know why Barrett asked me to signal the captain.
Oh no, no, we're gonna die. We're gonna die.
I felt like I had purpose.
Oh, there's Brett. Get to the other side quick.
I am going to the other side.
You go through the centre. Oh,
Oh god, that is terrifying. I didn't mean to do that. Oh god, this is terrifying.
you put yourself in the worst place. It's like you decided to do this on hard mode.
Well, I am British, so of course I did this in hard mode. There we go. We should be mostly fine at this point. If you look ahead.
I mean, if you get your vision out of the sun, otherwise you might have one sitting there crested.
We'll be fine. We just got past the minefield. See, the mines are behind us.
Oh no, they've got sharks with lasers.
Oh no, sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their head. That's terrifying. Knew you had it in you, lad.
Keep it up and that girl back home will be yours in no time.
Did anyone take a picture of the mines?
Now there's a photo for you, Harry. The king's finest. Clearing the path.
Hey, actually, that's a mine. So that's a big ship. That's a good ship. Minesweeper. So as the Canadian, I'm playing as a photographer taking pictures of shit. As Kurt, I'm playing as an engineer. Okay, so if I speak to people, I learn new things. That is kind of cool. Oh, Kurt got past the deadly bit that I thought I was going to fall off the train at.
Man so gar nicht meinen, aber der hat vielleicht eine Stimme. Schön dich kennenzulernen. Ich heiße Lothar.
Ich bin Kurt.
Eins nach dem anderen. Magst du Musik? Dann setz dich und wir spielen noch was.
What does this do? Wait, did I just jump off the train? No, I sat down to listen to music. Okay, I didn't jump off the train.
Found somewhere to write.
To focus on what I must tell our daughter.
I will, of course, be careful of the words I use. She's still so young. Please tell Lucy.
Well, this is definitely a
Okay.
story game.
Yeah, this is definitely a very heavy. Okay, it'll have an impact on the story. What do we tell the kid? Papa has to go on an adventure. It may not be an exciting adventure, but like the stories you know, it is. But it's an adventure nonetheless. Music. I like that one actually. That's kind of, you know. Okay, let's lie. Yeah, that one. I'm sorry, but that is actually the one that would, let's be honest, that's the one that you would write as a soldier at these points because they thought the war would be over by Christmas.
Uh-huh. Well, we're actually 2 years into it, though.
True. But you're writing to an 8-year-old child, so what would you reckon we write to it?
I'm 100% with you.
I would write the soon because it's a father writing to his kid. Send.
I hope she will understand.
I hope both will understand. This is a very story. I actually like this. I get the premise of it. It's telling the memories of like a soldier on either side of this war.
Franz and Lothar.
Yeah.
And it's.
Oh no, it's very good.
I like the perspective because the often thing we forget is World War One was infinitely more terrifying and more horrifying, in my opinion, than World War Two.
There was a lot of different stuff going on.
Well,
French warfare was its own
yeah.
hell.
What was it? 1 million died in the first day of the Battle of the Somme.
And it was a few weeks more.
That was just absolutely crazy.
And that was the and up until that point in history, not that many people had not died in one battle, and that's the bit that it's just forever changed like the world. It's why we call it the First World War. It is. Okay, we can be above. Surroundings of RS France. Vimy Ridge, German side. Let's do Harry again.
This is it, Harry. Vimy. Follow me, son. I passed through here on my way back to Canada.
Hasn't changed a bit. It's also a trench war. The reason that the war changed so much in this era was the invention of the the way modern warfare is, long range rifles and machine guns changed the freaking face of war so much.
Yep.
It's like,
and actually, and trench warfare in itself was its own thing because, I mean, they weren't just sending people in dozens to be slaughtered every day, but literally walking into machine gun fire. But the atmosphere and the health conditions of the soldiers in those trenches were absolutely abysmal.
I still can't believe you left. Our own Harry Lambert taking photographs of the Great War.
Yeah, and there was no understanding of psychological damage or issues. So things like shell shock and PTSD were just called cowardice, and there was only one treatment for cowardice under most armies' rules at that time, and that was to be shot.
exactly.
So that's fun.
Wants us to send a picture back home. That one. Where's the 3 artillery cannons? Can you see them? Because I can't, because this art. I will say I'm not 100% loving the art style sometimes.
No, it's a bit confusing.
Yeah, I love it because it's artistic and it's.
Excuse me, are you a photographer? Could you take my photo? My family back home would love to receive a picture of me. You're the only photographer that is.
Do you mind?
Do you mind?
No, I do not mind, my friend. Hey.
I definitely think they're trying to give us the happier few days before it gets worse.
Oh yeah, before we get to the actual horrors of this damn war. Well, think about it. We're not, as Harry, we're not on the front line. We're on the back. They're artillery cannons in front of me, as you can see. We're on the back line. This isn't the war.
Yeah, cameraman's going to slowly push forward.
Yeah.
Feel that, Harry? That rumble? That's the real war.
Just a few miles away.
So that big bastard right there is Vimy Ridge. I can't wait to get my hands dirty.
Take it back from the Bosch.
This'll be a great picture. Front page of the Star. I can see it now.
There are people you meet who change your life forever. People who, whether they know it or not,
There we go.
plot your life on a different course from the moment
When they say hello.
For me,
Hey, look, pipeline.
major. I will always wonder what.
Yeah, so this is a little.
That was the other thing that changed the advent of war. The fact that the planes, and then the invention of what we invented in the towards the end of the war. You know what I'm on about. The thing that's changed the fundamental way war functions since the day it was invented.
Well, so there was a lot of weird inventions that are now commonplace in warfare that came from need and necessity and interest during the First World War. So there were submarines in the First World War. They were basically hand-operated things, and you had very limited there, and they were very, very limited, but they were submarines. You had obviously towards the end the invention of the tank, but the plane was an already in place, relatively new invention, and beforehand during wars, and even in the early stages of the First World War, they were using balloons.
Yep.
And
Even in the
then
late
when
stage of
people
World War
got
One, they were using balloons because they're still hence.
but when planes got put into play, it was quite interesting because they didn't know. The planes on both sides didn't really know what to do other than take pictures and relay information. So they would see each other and just wave. They weren't really part of the war in the same aspect.
No. And then they started giving planes guns.
Yes, they gave. Well, originally what happened was that they started giving them. I believe the British were first given weighted sacks full of bricks, of rubble, and they were told to then drop them off the side whenever you were over the trenches to, just cause concussion damage.
Hmm.
And then that got escalated to they gave the Germans handguns um, to shoot at the pilots of the other plane.
Hmm.
But apparently most of the time they actually took up their own rocks to throw the rocks at the airplane pilots. They didn't really,
Well, yeah. If you hit, well, to be fair, you hit that pilot with that rock, it's going to knock him out, and it's just going to go bang, crash.
yeah.
And then,
so they were then both sides were given guns, and then and then both sides were given hand grenades basically,
Mhm.
and that was the early invention of bombers.
Yep.
They would fly over and just drop a hand grenade.
Yep. And then the British invented and then the British invented the weapon that changed the course of the war for like ever.
Spam.
What?
Spam.
No, the tank.
Yeah, well, we already mentioned that.
Yeah.
That, I mean.
Oh God, no.
Well, to be fair, all of the big game changers in war were in place at that point.
I'm more on the fact that his son, that guy just said that. Yeah, I saw some people from that regiment. They just got sent to the Somme.
Yes.
His son's dead. That is the one war that's the one battle of the World War One that was just that was horror. It's
the final one was pretty.
Fellow countrymen, sturdy emotions. I do love the commander in this. It's kind of I will say, this is one of those games that I think we're getting into again, just like the last two games we've done.
Yeah, if we don't stop now, we'll carry on.
I think we'll finish this bit. Because I'd rather finish this part. Plus, we can take more photographs. It's kind of fun.
Right, this is it. Jump in.
Oh, I know what this is.
I'll take you around the camp. I'm sure you'll see plenty of things to photograph. I'm just Winder, by the way, but everyone here calls me Jazz.
Canadian workers,
Pleased to meet you, Harry. Hey, dude.
rail builders.
I have a guitar. Me and some of the others like to play.
That's a mine wagon.
Do you play cards? There's always a game going on somewhere. Sorry.
I wonder if the Mark IV's anywhere. Is it a Mark IV?
I just like to make people feel welcome.
Man. Ooh, biplane. Got it.
Your photos will be famous. I know it.
Yeah, we got some photos for the recruitment.
He could have had any photographer he wanted, but he chose me.
Weirdly enough, this does remind me
I was
of
desperate
something
not to
I was watching
disappoint
the other day about the end of the Second World War, and in particular the island in which the two planes carrying the Fat Man and Little Boy flew off from. Because there was the original plan was to send a nuclear bomb out every few days until the Japanese surrendered.
Karma? It doesn't matter.
And they had the ability to make them that fast,
Let's go.
but they never got the chance to. And yet there are no more of those bombs or any of their parts. So what happened? And apparently what they had was dropped into the ocean, into the Mariana Trench.
I didn't take pictures of the. I did not take pictures of the prisoners, I swear.
Yeah, other than the one that they do have. Yeah, all the other parts gone. But yeah, the picture of that. So the Ray Vision was there. They knew it was stationary just before dismantling, and it looks exactly like that.
That's a hella, Tommy.
Go to hell, Tommy.
That was ungrateful.
We can't be having that now.
He's going to shoot him, isn't he?
We just shaved you from the time for the jump.
Bring your camera. This may not be kind, but it is
Oh no.
necessary.
Oh, am I going to take a picture of this guy being shot?
Well, at least the before and after.
Oh no. Keeping that.
Nice.
Get closer, Harry. Don't be scared. That's what he wants. Now leave us be, Harry. That's an order.
Yes, sir. I'll let you shoot this guy in the face. That's the first time he heard a gun.
I just heard my unit is heading to the front. Are you heading to the front too?
Really? In a war zone.
Have an adventure, Grandad.
Yeah, but remember, he's at the back of the wars and in the artillery.
Das Funkgerät ist wieder kaputt. Kannst du mal nachsehen?
Ah, yes. I repair. Yeah, I repair.
Da kann ich dir nicht helfen, Kurt. Ich habe gehört, die Ersatzteile wären heute Morgen gekommen. Sieh doch mal nach.
Okay, I'll go find Gustav and get replacement supplies. So I'm an engineer, not a soldier, which means I'm in the back line, not the front line. Okay, of the trench.
So both your guys are so far right at the back.
Where am I going? No idea where I've just gone. I just like jumped into a random location.
You did.
To be fair, not a bad game. I'm gonna. Overall, I might play this a bit more.
I definitely. It's not one of the games that I would play, but I definitely watch someone playing. It's been interesting.
I might use this for next week. I might leave this in. I might leave this game and use this for the next week's podcast in the background, just to finish off this, because it seems interesting. I'm quite enjoying. It's interesting to see something focused on the First World War, because almost every like sort of game set in like a war zone or in any like sort of this style game where I'm about the character, like someone's memories and stuff, they focus on World War Two.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there is a lot more romance, for want of a better term, in that war.
Around World War Two's. Well, you mean romanticising like how it was fought versus this war where we truly know just how horrifying it was. We just like
it was it was an age of heroes and villains of comic book proportions. It was an age of great stories and spies. You have big names coming out of these great battles.
Whereas
World War One wasn't so much like that. It was lots of this campaign failed, this campaign failed, these many hundreds of thousands of people died. This many millions died in the first day of this battle. Yeah. And so
no, we do. There is one good thing about World War One that they even got commemorated in a British TV show, the Christmas armistice, the very first Christmas.
Yes, I mean that was because I really do think. I mean, this is me. I know, but I really do think that came down to once again being such an odd situation. I say this was a war that was raging on for miles and miles and miles every single day. Like this wasn't lights rolling in. This wasn't people taking big chunks of land and running across battlefields, shooting out rifles and what like we see in these big battles in movies. This was you dug a big hole, you stayed in the big hole. If you were lucky, after 1,000 people died, you might get a hole a few centimeters further forward.
That's the one thing a lot of people forget about the French warfare. They weren't making progress was not like like World War II where they were taking hundreds of miles of territory and stuff at a time. It was we took about 30 yards forward. That was it.
Yeah, and that's one of the and it was such a disgusting war.
And it's all it's all because the way that weapons changed. They thought because it's at the start of it, they thought, we'll be able to fight this just like we fought every war previously. Regimental battle, standing up lines, shooting each other, and then because of just how much of a difference the weapons in the First World War made, it was we have to completely redesign. We have to completely rethink how we fight this war. and no
The
one knew how to
machine
fight it.
gun had the machine gun had made the pistol and the arrow completely obsolete
Yeah.
in warfare. Um,
Hmm.
and I mean, you've got to remember, a few years previously to that, the last big battles that we were having, we
Hmm.
were still using cannon. I mean, the First World War, they were still using cannon and horseback.
Yeah.
The war before that, it was flintlock pistol. You know, the actual changes of the world that happened between the major wars as well was a big one. No one really could have truly expected what was to come.
Danke.
Yeah,
Um,
and I think it was such a nightmare that it is just something that kind of you
yeah.
can't really do anything with it.
Heute ist Nachschub gekommen.
Yeah. It's one
That's
of
why
those.
Blackadder goes forth is such a rarity.
Oh yeah,
And it's
that
a
that
double
that, fi-
rarity
that
because
final
it makes
scene
it
is
extremely
like in a show
horrifying.
that's comedy. That final scene, even like as the audience, you know that final scene is horror.
Yeah,
That scene is straight up. Yeah, this is.
that's why I show you to it at school when you're a little kid.
Yeah.
You know, you get to watch a comedy show. Ha ha! Isn't this funny? Isn't that man silly? Ha ha! Oh my god! What just happened?
Yeah.
But yeah, you fixed the radio, and I think it's a good time to end it after that.
Uh-huh. There we go.
I listened to the radio for hours before I heard.
Es wurden einige Gefallene des IR 125 geworden. Sie sollen an der Somme beerdigt werden.
The Somme. Catherine. Our boy is at the Somme. It's many miles from here, but I will ask for a transfer. I'm sure they will understand.
Yeah, I'm going
Kurt's gonna die. Okay, this is this. I have a feeling both characters are going to end up at that fight, and then they're both dead. Like, this is like I think remake correct played from there. You know, like letters they sent home.
Yeah.
Every day.
I am told no.
Told no. It does not work like that.
Curtis.
They say.
Like I said, I think you're right. This is definitely a game to give another look to. It's a very interesting art style. It needs to be a little bit more sharpened because there are
I
issues
wanted to
with
get close to the
saying
action.
the games are
To
trying
take
to find
pictures
certain
Julia
things.
would be proud of.
But
You might have knocked
Yeah.
me down with a feather the day Barrett came to me and said, "Harry, get your camera. We're going to the front."
Okay. 19 months until peace. Okay, well, I believe I'm going to pick one of them. I'm going to pick Kurt because I'm actually enjoying this story more.
I will do everything they ask of me.
I will do my
I
duty.
will do my duty.
Okay. Well, we're going to call it here. I thank you all for watching. This is a very heavy game, I'm going to say. Because that last bit where he finds out the IR 125s, they died. They were being buried at Somme. Yeah, the bodies recovered and they're being buried at Somme that's dark. That's not just dark. That's quite heavy because it is in all essence. You know, at that point he wants to go to the one battle that you really don't want to go to.
yeah.
So I'm going to say goodbye. Are you going to say goodbye, Jax?
Goodbye, Jack.